So, third angle method question, we'll see when observer will observe that object from its left. Accordingly, we should consider first of all object. Suppose this is a three-dimensional object which will be kept in the third quadrant. Third angle method of question is nothing but when the object is kept in the third quadrant, not in the first. When it will be kept in the first, we are going to say first angle method of question. We have seen last time. So in third angle method of question, same object will be kept in third quadrant. Means what? Behind vertical plane and below horizontal plane. So quadrant system we will draw here. For that we will see. So this is a three-dimensional object. And the blend X has its parameters. Suppose in this case, length width height I will nomenclate later on. Prior to that, I will consider first of all third quadrant. So, suppose on your left hand, just you are standing over here. This is the third quadrant. From your left hand, you are going to observe the object. Okay, this object just you have to pick from here, place in the space behind this as the arrow is in this direction on your left hand. So naturally, this plane is said to be vertical. This is vertical plane. This is naturally horizontal plane, and profile plane is on your right hand. This plane itself is profile. Means this object just you have to pick from here and just hold in space behind vertical plane, below horizontal plane, and behind profile plane. Accordingly, we have to solve. Means you have to convert all these three planes, tilt all these three planes, and we have to bring all the three planes in a single blackboard plane. Prior to that, where are the HRL layer that we will first of all consider. HRL is what? Horizontal reference line. Horizontal reference line. How it is created? Due to intersection of vertical plane with horizontal plane. Vertical plane is here, horizontal plane is here. So naturally, this line of intersection of both these planes is nothing but HRL. X, O, Y. This is nothing but horizontal reference line. Where is the arrow? When we will tilt in this way, it will come on here. But just I will write it here. This when we will tilt in upward direction. This horizontal plane we are going to rotate in through 90 degrees in this way in upward direction. So naturally this x1 will be here. X1 y1 will be here at that time, and xy will be like this. Similarly, profile plane also when we are going to tilt in this way through 90 degrees. So this HP will come in line with vertical plane. Similar profile plane on the right hand of this vertical plane, it will come over here. All the three planes will be in a single blackboard plane while solving the problem. That we will see. Okay, so in this this case, when as it is we are picking and placing in this quadrant, so and in the same direction, that is in the left direction, in this direction you have to observe this object, which this arrow will be kept like this, x. Same. You are going to observe not the plane, you have to observe the object. Again, means what? This object will be behind this position plane. Means in case of third angle method projection, in between observer and object, position of plane will lie. Principal plane of projection will be always in between object and observer. On the contrary, we have seen in case of first angle method projection, object will lie always in between observer and plane of projection. On the contrary, in case of third angle method projection, object will be behind vertical plane, below horizontal plane, as well as behind total plane. Means what? Plane of projection always remains in between the observer and the object. That you keep in mind. So naturally, this parameter we should call it as its length. This means the length, though it is smaller than this, but in the direction of x, always this should be called as its length. Though it is longer, we should call it as its width. And height always remains vertical. Everybody knows. This is height, not this height. Height always remains vertical. So, L by H will yield us its front image, means this surface itself is its front image. Converting 3D into 2D is orthographic process. So, this 3D, when we convert into 2D, in front of you, L by H, this surface will yield us, reflect us the image of front view. Okay. Similarly, in the same direction, you have to observe. So, L by W, this surface will yield us top view. This surface will yield us its top view. In top view, this surface is going to appear. In front view, this surface is going to appear. And this surface on your right hand, when you will observe this object for its profile view, end view or side view, this surface is going to appear. Means what? RHSV on your right hand will be busy for constructing its side image. Here, your left hand is busy for its construction of front view. Okay, so accordingly, just we are going to tear off this quadrant and all the three planes. We are just tilting or bringing in a single common one blackboard plane. Okay, how to convert we will see. Now, same we are placing below HP, behind VP and behind VP. So, on the right side, proportionately small sketch I will construct and I will show you how this quadrant will play. Suppose this is HRI and X1 O Y1 is VR. This is HRI and this is vertical cosine VR. Okay, now just you observe. After tilting this profile plane, it will be on the right hand of the front view. Vertical plane. On right side of the vertical plane, you are going to get its profile plane. Okay, and horizontal plane will be just above the XY line. Means above this XY line, HP will be there, and on the right side of this vertical plane, profile plane will be there. So naturally, this space should be reserved for profile plane. That first of all I will construct and I will show you. This is profile plane, and naturally vertical plane is on its left hand. So that I will construct here. This is vertical plane, and just above this vertical plane, we are tilting in this way. So there are hinges are there. About this hinge, when you will tilt in upward direction, that horizontal plane will come over here, and it will be like this. This is vertical. So you can say hinges are provided here, and HP we have tilted in upward direction. Similarly, profile plane was here like this. Vertical plane is here. Profile plane we have tilted in this way. HP we have tilted in this way. Okay, so ultimately all the three planes we have brought in a single common blackboard plane. Okay, now we can show proportionately the front view, top view, and respective corresponding right hand side images on those planes. Now how these surfaces are going to emerge there, we will see. This object is in this third quadrant. You are observing in this direction. As earlier we discussed, all the three planes, principal planes of projections are transformed. Then it is possible to observe that object which is kept just behind this. Okay. So this L by H image is going to appear on vertical plane as its front image. Similarly, this L by W image, the top image, we are going to get over this HP, and right hand side image on this profile plane. So respective places we have seen. So on those respective planes of projections, we are going to construct its front view, top view, and right hand side images. So L by H, this surface, we will first of all start with that surface or with that view, that is front view, constructing over vertical plane. So this space is reserved for its front view image. This space, that is horizontal plane, is made for its top image, and this profile plane is made for its right hand side image. See here, left hand is visible for construction of its front view. Naturally, left hand is right hand. From your right hand on your right hand, only you have to observe this object in order to construct its end view, that is right hand side image. It will emerge here. Okay, so this space is reserved for its right hand side image. So one by one we will finish. So L by H, that I am going to construct first of all here. So that L by H, this much is the L, this much is the H. I think that much space of width, whether it is, yes, it is available there. So same dimensions I am going to pick from here and place there. So length is this much. First of all, I will construct one line. Over that I will transfer its length. So this is length I have drawn here. Height is this much. So this two-dimensional image is nothing but its front view image L by H. Front view image. Now from front view we should proceed further for constructing its second view, that is its top image. It will emerge over HP. Okay, so on this plane its top image will be emerging. I will just increase the length or height of this as it is same dimensions. I am going to pick and place them. Okay, so I will pick this. Length has been carried forward automatically by projecting this or extending these construction lines. We are projecting this length. Same I have transferred here. So one line just I will construct. This length as it is carried forward here for this top image. Width is also required. So in top view, in the same direction you have to observe. Front view you are observing this way. In the same direction you have to observe. Not from this direction. In this direction only from top you have to observe. So naturally length and this top view will be like this. So vertically it will emerge. So entire width now you have to transfer in this way. So this is nothing but its breadth or width. Length by width. This is nothing but its top image. So this is front image, this is top image. Okay. So for last view, usual method you have to implement. You have to adopt the same method. Means what you have to do? Take the reverse positions from front view. Means height will be carried forward in this way. Height will be carried forward. And now this width you have to extend up to here. And about O. O is nothing but point of intersection of both the reference lines, horizontal as well as vertical. So about this O, you have to tilt these horizontal projectors in this way. In this way. Now after that, extend it down. Yes. So as earlier, I have again written the same sentence that without using scale, we are going to get its profile view, that is profile view, that is side view, which is said to be specific, it is right hand side. From this direction, this W by H, you are going to get W by this. So when the direction of observation will be changed from your left hand when you are observing for constructing its front image. So right hand side you are going to get on the right side. Just see here what I am saying. On the right side of the front view, we are going to get its right hand side image. And in earlier case we have seen, in case of observer, when the orientation will be changed to 90 degrees, when the observer will observe in this direction in the same third quadrant, when the object will be in third quadrant, that is why third angle method question when we are going to solve, in that case left hand side view will merge over left of the front view and right hand side view will be emerging over right of the front view. Means RHSV should be drawn on right of the front view, LHSV should be drawn on left of the front view. On the contrary, in case of first angle method operation, we have seen left hand side should be drawn on right of the front view and right hand side should be drawn on left of the front view. Okay, so here reverse is the case. RHSV is drawn on right of the front view and LHSV is drawn on left of the front view. So in this way, HRL is here. This is the vertical reference line. Here it is written here. This is vertical reference line. This is horizontal reference line. HRL. Okay. L by H, these two parameters are required for its front image. L by W, those are nothing but the prime parameters which are going to yield us the top image, and ultimately width and height are the desired or required prime parameters which will yield us ultimately the required shape and size of the side image, which is not drawn by using scale on its own, just by stretching the projections from front and top view. Cross projectors are yielding us automatically the shape and size of the side image. So this is the solution of this object when it is kept in the third quadrant, behind vertical plane, below horizontal plane, and behind profile plane. And when you observe in this direction, the same object when you keep here, this is nothing but its solution. Front image, after that we have drawn second time, top image, stretch to the positions, third image,